You never know where these interviews are going to go. With Rob Gronkowski on the show, four-time Super Bowl champ, FanDuel family member. You are here. It is training camp, and I am excited to talk to you. It's been a long time.
Yes, it's been a while, Kay. We're back, and today I'm going to be earning it.
I got this. It was the Jane Skinner Goodell, Commissioner Roger Goodell's wife, made a beautiful documentary series about all of the amazing women that run the NFL. Norma Hunt, the late Norma Hunt, who passed away this past year, included. And I saw it in my closet this morning, and I've never worn it. And I said, I'm going to put this on today. So yeah, we're earning it today, Rob Gronkowski.
I got a
and you
question.
got a really fun thing. Yeah.
Do you think Roger Goodell is earning his $62 million per year?
I don't know. I think if you see what the NFL is making every year, I would say probably it's the decimals and the commas check out. Okay, let's talk about. We've got a lot. God, we have a lot to get to, and you have a fun FanDuel-y thing that we have to talk about as well. But first, it is training camp. You know, I used to cover the Patriots. I was there that first day when they'd swing the gates open. You were there year in, year out, in the hot sun with Bill Belichick, with the clipboards, with the Matt Patricias. When you see footage like this, where does it take your mind, like the first day of school?
It kind of like gives me some joy just seeing all the fans go in. It gives you like the goosebumps because that's what gets you through training camp is all the fans actually. I mean, those grueling days when it's 100 degrees, the humidity is 90% out there and you're just pouring sweat. You're just pounding each other out on the field, hitting DNs every second, trying to get open. And you're kind of dragging a little bit. And then you look over and there's a couple fans. I mean, just a couple fans throwing comments out, making you laugh. They're the ones who push you through training camp. So it's great to see how excited they are to come out there and watch you play the game of football and just go out there and practice. So they get you through. You got to love the fans. You got to love their excitement when they're running through the gates when they open.
Rob, is training camp the worst?
Training camp's kind of like the worst, but it's also really good for you as well. You know, it gives you that discipline. And I'm so glad I had all those training camps throughout my life. I mean, I've been playing football since I was in high school. So probably about 17 months of training camp in my life. So I've been in training camp for over a year and a half in my life. And I think it teaches you discipline. It teaches you, you know, how to come together as a team and all that good stuff that you can use in your life. But eventually, when you start becoming a veteran and you're still just pounding your body, going every single day, training camp can get a little, you know, rough on yourself. You know, it can be a little dreadful, and you know, it can be a little long as well. But overall, it's great for a lot of things in life. But when you're a little bit older, it's not as fun.
Yeah, and then there's that hill back there you had to run in New England. I don't know how it was down in Tampa. But, I mean, some of it was good. You famously won a three-point competition, right?
Yeah, so we do team bonding. When I was with the Patriots, we had a couple team bonding exercises where it would be outside of the football. I mean, you go to the movies, you team bond at the movies. You see a movie where it kind of is like an inspiration that gives you motivation for the next day to go out to practice. But then we had a team bonding moment where we went and had a three-point contest because all the skill guys in the locker room, all they do is talk garbage 24/7. Oh, I'm the best basketball player in the locker room. Oh, I'm the best shooter in the locker room. So finally, we put it to the test. Everyone got together. We had a three-point contest in the middle of training camp. And guess who won the three-point contest? Yes, you're talking to him right now. Okay, I won the three-point contest. I can tell you this. All the skill players were mad. No one congratulated me. Everyone was shocked. And every day I was just sitting there and they were all talking about how good they are at shooting. I am a secret lethal shooter from the three-point line. And I was on fire. I beat everyone. And it just, the day didn't go as planned for them. Like always.
Who thought they were the best?
Devin McCourty, Patrick Chung, Harmon, who else? Just all of them, all those skill guys.
Yeah.
They just, all the DBs, they just think they're the best.
Yeah. Nothing like nobody congratulating you and everybody being mad about it to make team building happen up there in New England. But hey, you guys won a bunch of championships, so it all worked. Talk to me about aliens. Are you in on aliens? Are you interested? Do you care? Are they good? Are they bad?
No, I love aliens. I'm definitely pro alien. I think they're great. I actually want to meet an alien one day. It would be really cool. I think of guys like Elon Musk. I always say sometimes I'm like, he might possibly be an alien.
Okay.
Like the way he can calculate numbers, come up with those businesses, then have another billion-dollar business on the side. Like you got to be an alien in a way in order to be running all those. So I think there may be some humans that are aliens out there, but I want to really meet an alien coming from a different planet. That would be really cool. I'm for the aliens. I'm pro alien. I think we should do more research about aliens, and I think humans should meet aliens.
If there was an NFL player, who would you be least surprised as an alien? Like, oh, that checks out. That makes sense. Like, who in the NFL is suspect number one?
Like someone that's like an absolute freak, like DK Metcalf. Like that guy is an absolute freak. Yes, and he just has muscles everywhere. He runs like a 4.240. I mean, he can run track as well. He's faster than all the track athletes out there. It just doesn't make sense. He may be part alien as well.
See, you picture like big, strong feats of strength. I'm picturing like Mike McDaniel as an alien. Like that's my alien. Like he's, the crafty, like that. I think he's an alien.
Yes, you hit that on. That does make a lot of sense. He may be an alien as well. He's kind of like he's just got the secret sauce just rolling at all times, and he may be an alien. He's the coach of the aliens.
We're going to dig into some more NFL storylines here. Let's talk about this Barbie premiere, though, because it's very fun, and I just like the footage. I like the pink, all of that. I'm in LA, it's Barbie Mania, and you and your girlfriend went to the premiere, and you looked incredible. I need your film review. I have not seen it yet.
Yes, I enjoyed the movie, I didn't really know what to expect going into it. There's definitely some action, it keeps you interested the whole entire movie. It keeps you engaged. That's for sure. I would say, if you're definitely a female, you're definitely going to love the movie 1,000%. There's no doubt about that. I would say I love the role that Ken had. Ken was getting bullied around a little bit, and then he came through. When he went to the real world in the movie. So just overall, it was a good movie. I think it would be great even for men, to go to, especially if, to go to with your girlfriend. I think it would be great for couples to go to. I don't see a group of guys, single guys going to the movie, but I think it's great for a couple to go to, or a husband and a wife to go to. But overall, they did a good job. The actors and actresses, they were all spot on. That's for sure. They all did an unbelievable job. And just overall, I would definitely go and see it.
Can you imagine if Bill Belichick took all the boys, Mac Jones, all those guys over to the Patriots Place Cinema to see Barbie?
See, I think that's the last movie that they're going to go see as a team building exercise. I would say one of the other movies like Mission Impossible or Oppenheimer. Yeah, one of those movies that are out right now.
Yeah.
He would go see that. That would be more of a team building exercise for a football team, especially for the New England Patriots. But Barbie would be pretty funny though if he did it as a prank. I mean, I could see him doing it to maybe to loosen up the guys. Hey guys, we're going to a movie, and then everyone walks in. And it's Barbie. Just to give everyone a good laugh. I mean, I would go see it again.
2 thumbs up. We love it. And Jane Fonda is not even in it. So that means, we really love it. Okay, so here's the thing. Ken had his Barbie. Gosling had his Margot Robbie. You have your Camille. Our baby, our Travis Kelce is still looking for his Barbie, okay? He's still trying to make it happen. And I don't know if you saw this, but Travis Kelce said that he tried to give a Taylor Swift friendship bracelet to her at her own show when she was in Kansas City. And how cute is this? It had his phone number on it, which is amazing. And she literally said no, didn't want anything to do with him. What do you think? Good couple.
I think Travis is he's a very thoughtful guy. And if they started dating, that would be hands down the number one Ken and Barbie in the NFL. No doubt about that. So let's hope it happens. That would be really cool. If Travis and Taylor Swift are dating, come on, Taylor, let's make it happen. Let's go.
I know, I felt so bad for him, but I love that he admitted that happened. That's amazing. Okay, so we haven't hung out in a bit. I'm going to fill you in on a little bit of what's been going on around the NFL. I know you're doing your thing. You got games on Fox this year. You've got all your NFL stuff, but we got paid quarterbacks. Justin Herbert got a big bag yesterday, and Joe Burrow will be the next one paid. He sort of played the game of chicken to be the last guy that gets paid the most. So Chris Collinsworth was here with me on Monday, and he told me what he thought about Burrow and his chances this year. Look at this.
Joe Burrow has a chance to do it all this year, and let me just tell you why. Joe Burrow walks into this season healthy for the first time, full practice, full ability to get this thing going right off the bat. If you've got to pick out one, my pick to win the Super Bowl, even though it's stupid to say it, is the Bengals.
What do you think?
I think the Bengals will be in the playoffs again. They definitely have a shot at the Super Bowl. I mean, they've been in it the last 2 years. They went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. I mean, they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs this year. No, who was it to? Who did they lose to? The Chiefs, right? This year in the playoffs.
They beat
so
the Bills
they'll be in
and
it.
lost to the Chiefs, yeah.
Yep, they'll be in it once again. They have a great team, and I feel like they're a team that they put it together, when it really counts. At the beginning of the season, they're iffy, and then all of a sudden they just, put it in the fifth gear and they turn it on and they start smoking all the teams when they really need to. But Joe Burrow, he's definitely next in line. He's going to get paid. If he's not paid this year, he's going to get paid after this season, no matter what. And he'll be making, I don't know, $54 million a year with his contract. So everyone has to one-up each other, and he's going to one-up Justin Herbert, that's for sure.
We had Malik Jackson, Super Bowl champion. You faced him a bunch in your career. He was on the show on Tuesday, and he had this take about a certain fan base. Take a listen to this. And really quickly, who was the nightmare fan base you had to play in front of?
The nightmare fan base. I guess I have to say the Patriots. They have that false sense of greatness. They think they're out there putting the things on, and the way they talk to you in the stands is quite interesting. So I'd have to say them.
Wow. That was very interesting. I never heard a player say that before, because if you come to our stadium, it's a stadium where all our fans are nice to the opposing team. That's for sure. I mean, I was thinking he was going to say maybe Philly or the Bills or something. It's a total different atmosphere than those two. Those are some grueling atmospheres if you go to as an away team. If you have an away jersey, my mom won't wear my jersey when she goes to a Buffalo Bills game or, say, to a Philadelphia Eagles game, because they just harass the opposing team the whole time. Here in New England, we're nice to everyone. I hear when my friends wear their team jersey because they're not Patriot fans, they say that New England Patriot fans are super nice to them because we don't have anything to hate on. We're always beating that team. So I never heard that before. That was a very interesting take. He must have ran into just a couple of the fans that were, giving him some garbage.
Gronk, if you think that these New England fans are telling the Jets fans to come eat lobster rolls and lobster bisque before you go, you're out of your mind. There's no way.
I'm not lying. I mean, the Jets haven't beat the Patriots in 10 years. I mean, they don't have any hate against them. They feel bad for the Jets fans. That's the thing.
Let's get into this Jets thing. Aaron Rodgers. This big news, $35 million. He pulled a Brady team-friendly situation, wants to load up the team even more. Dalvin Cook is on his way to New York. When you heard that he pulled what people are calling a Brady, though it's different, I think, a little bit, what were your thoughts, truly?
I got to, give him respect, man, for doing that. I mean, he's got money. He's been playing for how many years now, getting paid $40+ million every year. I mean, what's the difference between $50 million and $40 million now, especially at this point in your career? All you want to do is cement your legacy and win some games. And obviously, that must mean he's enjoying his time in New York. He needed a culture change, and now he got the culture change, and he's in New York. He's loving it. And now he took a team-friendly deal, which is great to see, man. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy he's loving it there. And I'm excited to watch the Jets play with him at quarterback this year.
With some of those years that you played with Tom, and there were things that happened that made it more possible with the cap to bring in different players, and it was known that Tom Brady could have had more money and took that. Did it add more pressure, and was it ever talked about in the locker room, or how did that go?
I mean, it was never talked about in the locker room, but you kind of just felt it, you know. You felt the presence of everyone's deals and all that. You do, but you really don't talk about it. And if you do, it's kind of like low key on the side or something. But I think it's going to help out the team. It's, you know, it's great to see. I mean, it's going to raise awareness to other players that, oh, if my quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time and the best quarterback in the NFL currently right now, if he's taking that pay cut and he's out there practicing his butt off every single day, well, guess what? I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to practice my butt off every day, no matter what my pay is. Even if I'm not satisfied with my contract, look what Aaron Rodgers just did. So he's leading the team by example, and so far, so good. He's doing a great job in New York, and I think the Jets are going to have a solid year this year.
Define solid. You played them twice a year for so many years. You know that there's a lot of stuff they have to get through. They, of course, change the entire teams and who's running them and all of that, the infrastructure. What's it going to take for them?
Well, the last 10 years, yes, they've been absolute garbage. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I'm not for the Jets still. I'm against the Jets. I mean, I'm a Patriot now, so the Jets, they're just not cool to us. But I'm going to be realistic with how they're going to be this year. And last year, I thought they had an excellent team. It was just the quarterback play was just kind of horrendous at some points because balls getting launched up in the air and there wasn't even a receiver around within 15 yards. And Aaron Rodgers is going to change that. And he doesn't do silly plays like that. He doesn't make silly mistakes like that. He keeps everyone accountable. And this year, I think they're 100% going to make the playoffs. They're going to change it around. They got a lot of offensive weapons. He's going to know how to get the ball to the offensive weapons. That's for sure. And on top of it, they're going to go to the playoffs, but they're going to be Super Bowl contenders, meaning they will definitely have a chance. I don't think they'll win the Super Bowl, but I think they'll definitely be in contention to make a run.
I keep saying this because I want it to happen because it's like such a fun story, right? He's there. It doesn't work out with the Packers. He's there. He wins one championship in 18 seasons. He comes here and is trying to do this, and he's doing all of the right things. I want to see it happen, but I can't. It's hard to not compare it to what Tom did, right? But it's different because Tom went to the NFC. The AFC and the NFC could not be more different as far as toughness. But also, like, Tom didn't come out firing, right? You were part of that team. Like, y'all had struggles. There was chemistry, like, and he had great receivers, incredible receivers. He had he had a great defense, but it takes a little to get going. And then something clicked for you guys and you went on this 7 or 8 game win streak. I can't remember. And then won the Super Bowl. Like, I'm scared that in the AFC East, the margin of error is really, you can't lose your first 7, 8 games and then try to squeak away into the playoffs to win it. It's just too hard. So, are you worried at all, just as, a 4-time Super Bowl champion? Like, what's out the gate? They have to be hot, but out the gate, their schedule sucks.
Yes, they definitely do have a tough schedule. I think they're in the hardest division in football this year. You got the Patriots, who are up and coming, especially with the hire of Bill O'Brien. You got the Dolphins, who made the playoffs last year, and then you got the reigning champs with the Buffalo Bills, who they're going to be on fire this year as well. It's going to be a very, very tough division. I think it's one of the most toughest divisions in all of football over like the last, I would say, decade. There's no doubt about that. And they do have a tough schedule. But one advantage is it's a very similar situation with when Tom went down to Tampa. I mean, the Jets haven't made the playoffs in like a decade. Tampa haven't made the playoffs in like a decade as well. I mean, when was the last time the Jets won a playoff game? Actually, I think it was versus us in 2010. So it's a very similar situation. Both have good defenses. The offense was not that well, and now they're improving just like that to have Tom when he went to Tampa, and now to have Aaron Rodgers when how he went to the Jets. But yeah, it's very, very, very similar. And the thing is, the Jets and Aaron Rodgers, it's not the COVID situation. Tom went to Tampa in the COVID situation. He's been with the Jets now since the summertime, so they've been having that bond from the beginning. He understands his wide receivers now. He understands how the program is run. So they have that jump start, and I think that's going to be huge. And that's going to be the one advantage that Aaron Rodgers has over Tom Brady when he went down to the Buccaneers is that he had the offseason to gain that chemistry and the connection with the team and the organization, and they're going to come out firing from the beginning.
Damn, Gronk, I forgot. I didn't even think about that. It just puts just another mark in the Tom Brady and the greatness column of what he was able to accomplish in the midst of all of that. They're like, couldn't be fans in the stadium.
Thank you. I was a part of it.
I know. You were a big part of it. So because you were a big part of it, I'm going to ask you this last question before we get to the fun FanDuel stuff. What would you say to Corey Davis? Obviously, he's got Randall Cobb, who he knows, and Lazard, Garrett Wilson, guys who are making some nice catches, but these receivers that are tasked with out the gates having chemistry. What's the best advice to get on the same page as quickly as possible?
Yes, work your butt off. Don't make any excuses. Show up every single day. Be accountable every single day. Be consistent. And to gain that chemistry with your quarterback, no matter what, do whatever it takes, no matter what it takes. If you need to stay after practice for 10 minutes with Aaron Rodgers and work on one route for the whole 10 minutes to be on the same page, you got to do that. You got to do whatever it takes. If you got to go in the film room and understand what's going on with the defense, where Aaron Rodgers is going to throw the ball and where it's going to be placed, then you got to do that. You got to take that extra step. And this is the year for them to do it. This is the year that they can all show up and be great. So take that extra step and to greatness.
Amazing. Great advice for those young receivers. Now, I hear that you have a big announcement with FanDuel next week. What can fans expect?
Yes. I have an exciting announcement, and I have a brand new game I'm launching on FanDuel's gaming app, the FanDuel Faceoff, baby. That's what's up, and I can't share too much now. All right. Okay. I know you're giddy. I know you want me to share all the goods, but I just can't yet. But I've worked hard with the FanDuel Faceoff team to create an amazing game that I love. And both Ralphie and I are featured in the game. And Ralphie, if you didn't know, which to the fans out there, Ralphie is my son, AKA he's my dog, but I consider him my son. But the team is giving away a bunch of prizes all month long. So download FanDuel Faceoff and follow the @FanDuel accounts on social media ahead of time to get ready for the action. And users can win signed memorabilia and rewards for playing the game. And also my favorite part of it, you can play for cash. So you can pay your bills once you win in this game as well. So let's go. Get ready. Big announcement, big drop coming soon.
It's very mysterious. I got to tell you, they're not giving me many details on what this could be. I don't know if it's like a made up game that you came up with or if it's like an old school game you're bringing back. But the gaming app has so much fun stuff on it. And yes, you can win cash. So get on over there. And the release date for the Rob Gronkowski FanDuel Faceoff game is August 1st.
Yes, it is. And that's what I love about it. You can play for cash against people as well on it. Win some money.
You're the best. Some money. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thank you for all. And Travis Kelce, good luck. Good luck with Taylor.
Yeah, good luck, Travis.
Gronk,
I wish you the best, baby.
Make it happen. All right, we'll be back.